What's up everybody, welcome back to Phil's channel, back here bringing another video, and in today's video, we have the start of what I think is going to be a new series, and I believe I'm going to call it Frame by Frame. Basically, the goal of this series is to just do a regular move, animate it how I normally would, and kind of just give you guys a behind the scenes breakdown, kind of giving you like my thoughts and like what I personally think while the move's happening, and also it from another camera angle with like time lapses and other camera angles other than the one that would be seen in the particular video of the move. Sometimes the move will go along with whatever video I'm working on at the time, or it will just be some random move. Hey, let's just do this move, and then we can do the behind the scenes of it here on Frame by Frame. But with that said, I have 4 personal steps. Wow, I kind of sound like a TikTok guru, but I have 4 personal steps that I believe gets me like through these, that I can kind of break this video into fourths with. The first step is first finding the move, preferably on like YouTube, but you could go back and just rewatch every match, or like I do sometimes, just take down notes like, hey, NXT 492, this date, this time. I kind of do that, but you could also just go on YouTube and find the move via Google search. For this, I just went in there, typed in Ricochet double rotation moonsault, and this was the first video that popped up. It's him doing it in New Japan, and all we're doing right now is just finding a video to kind of derive information from and see things like when he hits his peak, what he does on the top rope, his rotations, and just kind of get a feel for his style, so that way we can emulate that with our figures. Next step is the rehearsal period. Now, like wrestling is in real life, everything on here is like rehearsed and planned pretty much to a T. It can't always go exactly like you want to in rehearsal. That's kind of asking a lot of yourself as the animator, but you can definitely get as close as possible, and you can get a feel of things like where the victim, in this case Kevin Owens, needs to be laying for Ricochet to land perfectly. Again, lining up the camera angles. That's a big thing, because you want to make sure that you're going to be able to get the full shot. In real life, it doesn't always have Ricochet, like doesn't always have all of his feet in shot. Sometimes it's the top of his feet will be out of shot while he's doing these moves. But you want to try and personally have as much in the camera as possible, just to make it look more impressive. While it does look like a wider shot, it's worth it in my opinion, because I'm not a person who likes to move the camera mid-move. That is what WWE does. There is a lot of shifting of the cameras that they use, but personally I don't want to do that. And so here you go. This is just the rehearsal period. It's going to be me just kind of getting a feel for the move, knowing like while I'm doing this, I'm kind of putting the figure how I'd be, and I'd stop in certain spots to like say, oh, this is where I'll take this picture and this picture and this picture, so that I can kind of get a feel for how he has to look during the poses, so I know how to hook him up as he's going throughout the motions. How to do things like when his knees bend what way, when his legs are coming up, when he's curling towards his chest, and just genuine things like that. Getting a good feel for him and how the ending is going to go, and how his opponent's going to react, because it doesn't look that good if the opponent's stiff as a board. But yeah, so you got to make sure you know exactly what you're doing when you go into it. Here's a quick little time lapse of me like doing the move, the animating process of it, before we get to what it looks like the final like line verse or side by side with what we started from. But here's just a quick time lapse, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I hope to make more doing all kinds of moves that you guys suggest. Here we have the final product on the left here, obviously mine, with the real version on the right. Not perfectly timed up, seeing as it took him 14 seconds to do the move in real life, whereas mine only took 4 seconds, but unfortunately that's just how it goes. I do feel as though I did a good job here with it. Hate to toot my own horn, but I think I did a good job. I think I recreated it very well, and I'm happy with how it came out. With that said, hope you all did enjoy. I do thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.